What's happening, y'all? It's Sunday. Hot as hell outside. Getting a little walk in. I was gonna say, got a little morning walk in. You know, always repping the team. We always repping the squad. Y'all know that. But yeah, man. Campaign is not going the way I need it to go. Campaign is not going well. It's not going well, man. You know, we could see, we could basically play the wait and see mode. You know, we kind of like just let it play out. And then wait for, just like to see what the update is. Oh, that was a bee. Just kind of wait to see how it plays out at the end of the month. See if we get some more leads. But right now, shit ain't going good. We got like a 17% open rate on the cold email campaign. We got less than 17% open rate. We got one lead so far. We've sent 2,400 emails. So 2,400 emails sent, 17% open rate, and one lead. That's where we are with the email campaign. So yeah, not looking good. We got, I think the industry average is like a 40 to 50% open rate. So that's so obviously we're open rate is nowhere near where it needs to be. It ain't looking good. So I'm gonna go ahead. One of the things I'm gonna do today, I'm gonna update the subject lines. We're gonna update the subject lines and make them more aggressive. So that's something I talked to one of my friends about right before I launched it. But one of the things she was saying was like, we just need to get more data. Like just run the campaign. It might perform better than you think. So that's why I just went ahead and launched it anyway. I didn't want to like drag it, right? Like just like let's just see what happens. So went ahead and launched it, and that's the those are the stats right now. So now like I said, I'm gonna update the subject lines because the 17% open rate is terrible, right? That's terrible. Like it just doesn't, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, the industry average is like 40 to 50%, something like that. Because even one of our campaigns, one of the campaigns, the ones that we sent to doctors, that one has like a 44% open rate. And then the one to lawyers has like 8%. And then the one to advisors is like 10%. So that's where we're getting the 17% open rate from. So, obviously, the industry average at 44% for the doctors, that's right on cue of where it should be. And then, the other two obviously are way too low. So basically, the lawyers and the advisors, they over it. They're not filling these subject lines. They are not fucking with these subject lines. So we gotta go ahead and make some more aggressive subject lines, some subject lines that are more original. I think the subject lines we're using right now, maybe they've worked in the past, but I think they're a little played out, a little dated. Like, I feel like a lot of these advisors, lawyers, they've seen these subject lines before. You know what I mean? And like I said, they may have worked in the past, but that's the past. So now, like I said, I'm gonna go ahead. She was supposed to help me with those subject lines. I don't know what happened, but I'm gonna call her today. I might just call her when I get back. Call her today and see what's going on. See if she still is gonna help me with those subject lines, because we can't convert people. We're not gonna be able to convert nobody in the campaign if nobody's opening the emails, right? If nobody's opening the damn emails, then how are we gonna convert anybody? So that's like really first order of business is get better subject lines. The other thing I'm gonna do is so we're gonna run ads, specifically Google ads, to get leads too. So that was something I was always gonna do, but I was gonna push it out. I thought that this campaign, we really still, it's still early in the campaign, so it could turn around. We can still get some clients with it, but yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, where we are right now is just not looking good. So I got to pivot sooner rather than later, right? If I'm like, you know what I'm saying? You got to be proactive in this type of situation. This isn't a situation where you can be reactive. You got to be proactive. Or else this whole month is going to go by and we're just going to have a failed cold email campaign, right? We got to make sure we leave no stone unturned and just continue to, okay, this didn't work. Okay, let's try something else. Which is really the story of my life. It's how I've been operating forever now. Constantly trying to get something going, trying to get, my own business going. But, like I said before, I'm gonna run those ads. I feel like Google ads, if we're running Google ads to the website, those leads will be higher intent. So they're gonna be a little bit more, they're gonna be higher intent, meaning they're already searching for our services, right? Maybe we might do Meta too, whatever. But right now I'm thinking just Google ads. And then, like I said, those leads will be higher intent. They're looking for, they're searching on Google website developer or website developer for lawyers or whatever, something like that. Got something in my eye. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna do that as quickly as I can. At the end of the day, running Google ads, I think in terms of getting them up and running, I don't think it's gonna take that much time. We should get those up sometime this week and have them running. I got the budget for it. That's the other thing. Right now, I do have the budget to do it. I just didn't think it was going to be necessary, to be honest. I thought that this cold email campaign was going to be able to get the job done. And so far, it hasn't. So we're not going to wait for it to, you know what I'm saying? We're not going to just wait for the campaign to fail, like wait a whole month or whatever. I'm going to go ahead and start running the ads now. And anticipate to just basically in anticipation that the cold email campaign is going to continue to go downhill. I think too, like, and I said this before, but with the cold email campaign, we don't need a high conversion rate. We don't need a high conversion rate. So even if we were only convert like, that, I guess that's why I'm still like, I still have faith in the cold email campaign, because it's like, even if I convert 2 clients, right? We have 2 conversions out of all these thousands and thousands of emails we're sending, I'll still be profitable. The business would still be profitable. We'd still be making money. And that's like a, you know, 1/1000th of 1% or whatever. So, and we'd still be in terms of a conversion rate, and we'd still be profitable. That's why it's like, even though the campaign isn't going as well as I thought it would, it still should bring, you know, a couple conversions. But I have to assume, I'm basically trying to get ahead of it and assume that like shit's not gonna go well. Like, it's just, we're not gonna get any conversions from the cold email campaign. I'm thinking worst case scenario, like that would obviously be the worst case scenario. So in order to get ahead of that, let's start running ads now. Let's start running ads now. So we're gonna update. So basically, in summary, we're gonna update the subject lines, make them more aggressive. Like I said, one of my friends should be able to help me with that. I don't know what the hell happened, so I gotta call her and see what happened, but I know she can help me with that. Like, this is literally what she does. She's been in marketing for a lot longer than I have. I think that's like her degree and everything. All right. So she'll help me with the subject lines. In terms of running the ads, I don't know right now. I don't know right this second what our like CTA is going to be. Right. Whatever. I don't know what our call to action is going to be to get people to click on the ad. But you know, again, I'm thinking Google search ads. And we should be good to go. If both of these like, I'm gonna tell you, right, I'm gonna say this right now. Okay, let me just go ahead and say this right now. If both of these routes fail, then I'm easily the most unlucky person on the planet, bro. I'm gonna tell you right now. Like, it does not get any more unlucky than that. I promise you. It does not. There is no way it could get any more unlucky than that. One of them has to pop, right? So if the cold email campaign is not pop, you know, we see it's not popping, then the Google ads gotta pop, right? There's no way, like, it shouldn't be. I don't think it's possible for both of these routes to fail. One of them has to win, right? Again, Google ads are more, they bring higher intent. They bring people that are already looking for our services, right? So that's why, you know, I think it'll fare a little bit better in terms of just getting a few people that are ready to go today. And so, you see what I'm saying? So, because like with cold emails, like, we're throwing darts almost, right? We're reaching out to more than 12,000 people, but at the end of the day, we're throwing darts. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I mean, that's what it is. As opposed to Google ads, it's like, these people are ready to go. They're looking for what we have to offer. So it should be much, much easier to convert a couple of them. That's what we're banking on. So we're going to see. We're not wasting no time, bro. Like, we're going to run these Google ads real fast. We're going to get them up and running real fast. I already got a couple people, you know, I can reach out to for that. You know what I mean? We got a couple people we're going to go ahead and leverage for that. And, you know, we're going to see how it goes. but disappointed is not the word. You know, that doesn't do it justice. We're about, I would say we've reached out to a fifth. We reached out to about 20% of our leads in terms of with the first email. It's a 5 email sequence. So we've reached out to 20% of the leads at least once, right? With the first email. So that means we still got 80% of leads to reach out to, but it doesn't matter. Like, I see where it's trending. I see how it's going. So I'm not going to wait for it to just like go to zero. Like I said, we have gotten 1 lead from it. So, it is what it is there. But that ain't gonna cut it, man. That's not enough. That's not enough. We might go get a massage today. Haven't decided yet. I think it's one of those days we need to go get a massage or a facial or some shit like that. Something like that. Because, I haven't been to the pool all summer. All summer, man. But anyway, that's where we are. Like I said, the Google ads, we'll get those up and running probably in the next 3 days, like a couple of days. So like 2-3 days, whatever. It's Sunday. I expect to have those up and running by like Tuesday, Wednesday. So we can, like I said, so we don't waste no time. We don't have time to waste. With the budget I have, it's not a huge budget. But with the budget I have, like I said before, bro, I have the budget to do this. To run the ads and, be able to get enough leads through them. So let's run it. Let's run it. But yeah, bro, we had to sit right there for a second. All this work, man, that has went into this campaign, all that work, and it's not going good. We might switch y'all back to switch y'all to the Mac. Yeah, some bullshit, man. I was like, really? 17% open rate? Come on, man. Come on, man. I just thought about something too. I said I was gonna do this yesterday, but I'll just do it tomorrow since it's Sunday. Or else, if it wasn't Sunday, I'd probably do it right now. But I mean, it's Sunday. I'll do it tomorrow. We're gonna call David. So y'all would have saw me talking to David, like I guess a couple months ago. But he's a lead. He wants to go. He told me. He mentioned to me before. It was separate from the type of work that we were trying to do for him at the time. But he mentioned to me before that he wanted to build a website. He wanted to, build a new website sometime next month in August. So, obviously, with it being July, it'd be a good idea for me to go ahead and call him right now about that. See if we can go ahead and build a website for him. My shorty wants to go out to breakfast. I don't know about that. Don't know if I feel like being bothered with her today, so you know what I mean. But I do want. It's past breakfast now. It'd be brunch. I do want. Well, I mean, it's almost lunchtime. We got a little bit of time before lunch. It was one of those days. I feel like we just going out with her might start an argument or something. So might have to just go to brunch solo. I just feel like this. I don't honestly, bro. This shit's crazy. The volume of email. I just think about. I'm like, bro, how is this possible? The volume of emails that we're sending out on a daily basis to only have one lead so far is just it blows my mind, bro. It makes no sense to me. I'm looking at it right now. We got 25 clicks on our link. And one conversion. So I'm thinking about updating the link too. Basically, right now the link is taking them to directly to the form, but I might update it to where it takes them to our homepage of the website. Because the homepage of our website, it shows like some of the logos people that of clients we work with, all that kind of stuff. I think it helps to build the social proof, credibility. Um, I'm gonna switch y'all to the Mac and call her real quick and see if she can help me with these subject lines. Excuse me. We might have one more day of sending the existing subject lines. All right, switching y'all now. Hold up. All right, so she'll probably call me back later, whatever. Um, I ain't tripping. Um, I'm trying to decide, bro, if I feel like being bothered with my girl or not today. Cause she, like I told y'all, she's gonna go out to brunch or whatever. Um, damn. Hold on, look at something. So let's take a look at the campaign. Um, well, I got y'all here. So y'all can see kind of what we're working with right now. Um, all right, so yeah, 2,400 emails sent. We got a 18% open rate, 1% click rate. So that's people that are clicking on the link we want them to go to. Obviously, 0.5% reply rate and one opportunity. Um, Again, we just throw this figure out for kind of on the low end. Throw that figure out there. That's the revenue we want to make at a bare minimum. Um, the So you can see here, right, of all the three campaigns, the doctor's campaign has a 45% open rate. 45% is pretty good. Um, the advisors has an 8% open rate, and then the lawyers have a 10% open rate. All right, so the advisors and the lawyers, especially the advisors, are not reading our emails right now. They are not fucking with it, right? They are not. They just they're not even opening them, right? Which obviously isn't good. Okay. Um, yeah. So basically the advisor and the lawyers are the reason for the 18% open rate right now. If we go to the inbox, some of the responses we've got over the past few days, we're getting a lot of automatic replies from people that are out of town, on vacation, whatever. So that's the case with this one, and this one, and this one, and this one, and this one. And then this guy here, he says unsubscribe, take me off your list. And we got another automatic reply, automatic reply. I think this is basically I guess it was an automatic reply. But this person is no longer with this law firm. Automatic reply, automatic reply. Yeah, automatic reply, automatic reply, automatic reply. This is all within just the past couple of days, y'all. Right? Okay, it's Rebecca calling me back. Hold on. What's happening?
Hey, Moms.
What's up? What you got going on?
Nothing much. I was just in Aldi for 30 minutes trying to figure out what steak to get, and I think I still got the wrong steak, and I'm still not ready for what I'm about to do.
Wait, what? What's going on? What you about to? What do you mean? What you about to do? So you about to eat steak?
Make some steak, yeah. At least I'm gonna try.
Oh, okay. I actually I have been making steak a lot lately, so if you need some steak tips, I got you.
I definitely need steak too. I'm
So
gonna send you the one that I got.
yeah, send it to me. What you gonna send me the cut you got? Or
Yeah, I'm gonna send you a picture.
all right.
I don't know what the hell I'm looking at.
No, I low key have been. It's kind of funny you mentioned steak. Like it's kind of crazy. I've been eating a lot of steak lately.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So
So I
maybe I'll
got you.
take you call me.
Yeah, for sure. Um,
Okay. I sent it, but go ahead, talk to me.
no, I was just calling to see what's been going on.
Hey, I was
Where?
thinking about you this week. I wanted to ask you about how the email campaign went.
Yeah, so it's going okay. It's not going quite the way I expected. But I mean, no complaints. It's still relatively early. It's been like a week into it, so um, the open rate is a little bit lower than I wanted it to be. Um, and so, which is what you and I talked about with the subject lines. We do got one lead so far. So sent him the site assessment and all that. And yeah, I mean it's just like I said. I guess I expected to have more than one lead so far, and I definitely expected the open rate to be higher. So
What was open rate?
so open rate right now is with 30%.
30% out of how many?
Email sent. Hold on, let me check because I'm actually in the in Instantly right now. 2,400.
Okay, so 30%, and then how many did any respond back?
Oh yeah, for sure. We've gotten a lot of responses back. Obviously.
Okay, so okay.
Yeah, most of them are unsubscribe, no thanks, take me off your list. You know what I mean? All that kind of stuff. So I kind of expected that, but yeah, I mean, like I said, it's been one positive reply so far.
I think 30% is not bad out of 2,400.
So,
Like,
yeah, go
okay,
ahead.
go ahead.
No, go ahead.
But that goes back into, remember what I said about adding people to your email list? The only way you're gonna increase that open rate, like, because open rate is gonna be tied to people's interest.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what, but that's also where the headline helps as well, like the subject line helps as far as like piquing their interest. And then if you know people are already interested in this subject, and you're adding people who are interested in this subject to your list constantly, your open rate will essentially go up.
Right. But right now, we don't know if people are interested in this.
Correct, exactly. So you need a lead magnet outside of this that will get people, that will attract people to your email list, right? So you can increase your open rate.
Okay. So, and
Does that make sense?
yeah, and how do you? So you're saying attract people to the email list through what? Through ads, or just through
It
whatever?
could be ads, it could be organic, but with your lead magnet, right? Like offer whatever it is. And once you get those people's emails, you're adding them to the list because they're already telling you, hey, I'm interested in this thing.
Okay. So with the okay, so the lead magnet is a site assessment, right? It's a website assessment. If somebody submits a request for a website assessment through an ad or whatever, um, that's like in terms of adding them to the email list, like they've already shown interest in the lead magnet, so we wouldn't have any more. We wouldn't have any emails to send them.
So
You see what I'm saying?
that's
They've
where,
become
but that's
a lead
mhm,
at that point.
exactly. So that's also where I would consider maybe adding another lead magnet to it. And then although they are a lead, like a warm lead, right? You don't determine until they're you're on the call with them if it's like a hot lead or like essentially where they're at,
Mm-hmm.
right? You're not able to determine that yet until you actually talk to them. But you could have another lead magnet, which is like 10 free tips to boost your website or attract more people to your website, right? And like these are just different things that they can implement. But the reason why people hire website developers is because they don't want like once they try to do it by themselves, like they realize, okay, this is actually a lot of work. I don't have the time nor the mental power to do this. But there are people who are willing to try it out by themselves, right? So this is
Mm-hmm.
where you bring them on your list as someone who's interested. And then it's like you send them an email, you have an email funnel that's like, hey, I know you need X, Y, and Z. Here are some extra ways. If you would like to speak to someone about making your website better, let's get on this website analysis.
Okay.
And then you are able to gauge whether this person, is wants to do it by themselves or X, Y, and Z. And then also that helps you identify your audience persona a lot more, so you can cater your marketing to them essentially, right? Like, okay, like because I can see that being one of your audience personas, the kind of person who doesn't have the time to do it themselves, so they hire you, and that would even be a marketing thing. That would be a direct. That would like be someone who's just like just signing up. That's not even just warming them up to you. That's someone who like that could be like a direct ad or something like that, or even in some levels of marketing. Let's say like you have your email and you're telling them different ways to help their website, and then at the bottom is like, and if you don't have time to do this yourself, sign up for a free website analysis and let's see how we can help. Right? Like these are different ways to kind of potentially speak to your audience or convert your audience. But essentially, you do want to continue to grow your list because, like you said, people are getting off of your list. There are people who are not opening your emails. It could be a ghost email at this point. It could be anything. But you do want to continuously find a method that will allow your list to continuously grow. And
Gotcha.
if you can put that on autopilot, it makes your life easier. You can always do it a manual way, reaching out or having somebody else reach out, but it might be easier to automate whatever way you can do to automate that process to make your life easier.
Okay. I get you. I get you. Yeah. So adding people to the list and in a kind of like streamline automated way through a separate lead magnet, or yeah, through a separate lead magnet to go ahead and continue to build that list and get interested parties into a to an email campaign.
Yeah, yeah, and just see, I mean, like the thing is, okay, like let's say you have a 30% open rate. How many were you able to get to, like book an analysis? One. So that's where, like, I think the open rate is honestly pretty fair. I think 30% is not bad. It can increase potentially, but you want your conversion rate to be like good as well, and your conversion rate is essentially like how many is that? Like 700 to one.
Yeah, something like that.
So you want to be able to increase your conversion rate. So that means that maybe something in the language is not convincing them enough, or your leads are like you're speaking to the wrong people. Either you're speaking to the wrong people, or the language is not there.
Mm, okay, so you feel like I would be the only way I guess to speak to the right people would be to use this lead magnet, right? Because otherwise, like I'm reaching out to the target demographic. Well, I'm reaching out to the right like demographic in terms of what they do, right? We're reaching out to the
Right.
lawyers, right? But I don't know, like you said, like if they're interested in
Yeah.
a new website or whatever. So you're saying the way to gauge that is by using a lead magnet that will prove that they are interested.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um.
That will help.
All right. Did you? What happened? So what happened? So you were. What happened to the subject lines? I thought you were gonna help me with that.
Remember we said we're gonna test it first to see how it goes, and then we can now make some changes because this is so because you paid somebody to make your email, right?
Yeah, yeah. To add the emails to the list. Yeah.
Exactly. So we also need to see like what their capabilities are, and also to give them more. Well, I don't know if you still have them on payroll, but essentially, if they are on your payroll, we need to give them instruction and tell them what to do better. Because now you have a baseline. That's good. That's good. Now we can know where to go from that baseline. If if you make changes and you get less, you get changes and you do better. Like that's what marketing is. It's just about grasping a lot of data and making changes. Data and
Okay.
technology.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, so basically, just kind of using it, leveraging this data to make the necessary updates.
Necessary updates. Now, if you want to use this same template, that's where, like, yes, I will go in and make suggestions based on that. Since we have a base, let's see if with those changes, if that changes anything. The only thing is, if you're emailing to the same people, well, you can email to some of the same people, and we see if it changes.
All right. Okay. Um. For so what I think I'm gonna do is because there's like I don't want to like. So long story short, I'm gonna go ahead and start running ads. I'll find a new lead magnet, like we talked about, and because I want to see if that is going to perform better, like if we're going to get better results through ads because they should be a little bit higher intent. So here's I guess my question is if I run a Google search campaign, right, and these people already are searching for website developer near me, whatever. Is it like would I still need a lead magnet in that case? If because if it's a Google search campaign, they're already searching for what we do.
If it's a Google campaign, then like okay. So let me speak it from the aspect of like the Meta ads, and then we can bring that into Google.
Okay.
So for Meta, you would want to have like a prospecting campaign, and then you can have a retargeting campaign, right? And one of your prospecting ads could be your lead magnet. not all of your ads have to be lead magnets, but you can have multiple ads where you're prospecting and trying to get people's attention. Now, having all of these different prospecting campaigns, you're able to gather up data to say, okay, people are either paying more attention to this or they're paying more attention to that. And this could be the lead magnet, and this could be the direct ad. You know what I mean? You're able to see that data. And then also it's like, okay, I have people converting here, but it costs me a little bit more. And then here, Facebook is not pushing it as much, but I have a lower cost per lead. And that means that, okay, although this has a higher cost per lead, Facebook is registering that essentially more people are interested in this. So because I've prospected and I've figured this out, now I can go into like my proven ads and I can say, let me put a little bit more money behind this, the thing that actually works, and then maybe even just tweak it a bit. I can tweak it a bit and still do more testing, but tweak it. And then that's how, you know, you go to the next thing. But it's okay to have a lead ad. Like your ads can have multiple aspects. I'm not as much on the Google side, but if I was on the Google side, you know, because you are, like you said, like website or whatever, but sometimes people don't want to just buy. They kind of need to be converted. And so that's where like the lead magnet helps you get somebody on your train. It kind of introduces them to you and builds trust.
Gotcha. Okay, so it's like just because they're searching for website developer or whatever doesn't mean that they're just going to convert automatically. It still would help to have that lead magnet to like,
Correct.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, because even like, so like working in a car dealership, unfortunately, we don't have as many free things we can give away. But if, let's say, you know, like, well, I work for a third party car dealer, like a used car dealership. So
mm-hmm.
the only thing I can really give away, like, I can make people feel comfortable about free test drives with no commitment, right? So now they don't feel the pressure of having to buy, but they know that they can come for a free test drive. But even that is like, you know, let's say I work at a new car dealership. What they're giving away is money. They're giving away $500 off of this lease agreement, or rebate, or X, Y, and Z. All of these things, all these free things. Like, so people just like to be given things before having to make their decision, because, and it brings them into your business.
Gotcha. So
And
basically we
on the Google side could be the website analysis, and it could be the other lead magnet. But what you'll learn over time is what works better, and that's how you'll make decisions.
yeah. So it's like basically I gotta test some more. I gotta test more. I gotta do more, run more tests, basically.
Correct. Correct.
Okay.
Correct. That's the only way that you can make movements. Because even like I said, like I can tell you, I can make suggestions based off of my experience, but really the data is really what's going to tell us.
Okay. I got you. All right. I'll I'll let you know about that. What happened with my guy? Did you go ahead? Did you drop him off? What happened?
So I'll say we dropped each other off, which I'm okay with.
Okay.
And I just say that because we just haven't texted. We just kind of like you know, I was in and out, and then he just stopped, you know, texting, and I'm like, okay, that makes my life easier.
So y'all didn't. So y'all didn't. Y'all just. It's just like a mutual. Y'all just stopped talking. Y'all didn't talk about stopping. Y'all didn't talk about the fact that y'all were gonna stop talking. Y'all just stopped talking.
Correct.
Okay. All right. Well, there it is. There it is.
I'm okay with that. Cause like I said, like it was just like it just wasn't fully giving intentional.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he's talking to somebody else, which is okay.
Yeah.
Which is okay. It's life. You know what I mean? But these are the things I already knew, which is why I'm just like, yeah, like, I'm pretty good. Because it's just like I feel like talking to him made me a little bit more anxious, and it's just like I shouldn't be feeling this way. And I'm not gonna tell you as a man like, oh, you should be doing this. Like,
yeah. How you want to be? Yeah.
You know,
Treated.
if you want to do it, you're gonna do it. hell, you're gonna figure it out in a certain way, like you know what I mean. Or even if you feel me pulling back, like I would hope that you would say something like, "Are we good?" Like, you know what I mean. So,
Yeah.
like, people will show you at the end of the day. Like, I think sometimes people can make it so complicated. Like, I'm not begging no man to be here. If you don't want to be here, you know, there's life.
Yeah. Yeah. It's all good. Onward and upward. You meet somebody.
Mm-hmm.
You meet somebody new.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, that's it essentially. Uh, oh, you need to. I sent you the steak.
Yeah, I was just about to look at it. So, okay, you got ribs though. Well, I guess it's rib steak, yeah, like steak ribs. Um,
That's not the same thing.
no, I mean I see the little cow. I see the cow in the packaging. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's Angus beef. So you got Angus beef
I
ribs.
don't know what that means. Is that bad?
Nah, it's cool. I just thought. I mean, you just got steak ribs. That's cool. Beef ribs.
Okay.
Um, I thought you got like a traditional cut of the steak. So you just want some steak, and that's what you decide to do. All right. So I'm gonna educate you a little bit. So if you decide to get steak again, if you just want to eat steak, like you got a lot of different cuts. You got ribeye, which is like one of the most popular ones. First of all, were you trying to get a steak that's like high in fat, or not high in fat? Were you trying to get one that was lean, or just steak in general?
Okay, I need some iron. So, and I just wanted something that was juicy and tasted.
Oh, okay. So you want something that's juicy and tasty? I definitely would have went like ribeye. Um,
You definitely would have what?
ribeye, a ribeye cut.
Oh, really? I have the ribeye as well, but I just wasn't sure.
Yeah.
I literally didn't know. I didn't know. One of your Brown brothers saw me in there. He was helping me out, but he ain't know either.
But yeah, I if I'm just wanting something that tastes good, I go ribeye or what's another good cut? Um, filet mignon, like that's a good cut. That's
Yeah.
good. So yeah.
Okay,
Um,
now when I'm cooking it, I'm about to cook it on a skillet. What do I need to do?
are you gonna cut it up or
So I'm gonna cut it in long pieces. That's what Alex recommended.
okay? Yeah, you trying to do
So
like
it's
steak
not
fries?
thick.
You trying to do like steak fries, or you don't know?
I guess like rice, that's what it'll end up being, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's need some iron.
Yeah. So yeah, I would just I mean, there's no wrong with just cutting them up in long pieces like that. Steak is the way to cook steak is high heat. So after you season it, high heat. Um, make sure you got a little oil in the pan. Not too much oil in the pan, oil or butter. Um, but yeah, you touch it with high heat, and then yeah, I mean it's high heat and lower time, basically with steak. That's how you cook it. If you do, like, cause you cook steak too long, that's when it gets tough. I'm assuming you don't want no tough steak. Like nobody wants to eat tough steak, right? So yeah, high heat and shorter time frame, you should be good.
But excuse me, do you cook?
Uh, let's see. Let me look real quick. Paprika, so smoked paprika, pepper, garlic powder. I can text you to you. I actually made a like you can get like a steak rub, just from the store when it's like already pre-made, or you can make your own. So I just at the time last time I made steak, I didn't have my own steak, or I didn't buy like the over the counter um, steak rub, so I just made my own. So if you make your own, um, I'm gonna tell you. So like I said, smoked paprika, pepper, a little bit of salt. You don't want it too salty. Um, garlic powder, um, onion powder, a little bit of onion powder. But yeah, that's it. So yeah, if you wanna, like I said, that's if you wanna do your own, like, you know, DIY steak. But I made some good ones in the store, of course. You know that, they'll get you right too.
Yeah. Okay. We'll see how this goes. I don't know. I might have to pick tomorrow. I don't know how everything is raining. So I don't feel like stepping out the house too much.
Yeah. You said you about to cook in the skillet though, right?
Yeah. That's how I would cook it. No, I have a grill. That's how.
I got you. But yeah, I'll text you. I'll text you the rub. So you can. I think so. You can. I mean, that's the other thing too. Depending on how you cook it, you can always get like the rub is different for how you cooking it. Like the rub I'm gonna send you, that's what I use for like be on the grill. I don't think it's gonna be much different from cooking on the skillet, but you know that plays a factor too in terms of how you use that. You break, Rebecca, you breaking it. Yeah.
Yeah, you're saying the process is different.
You talking about me?
No, that's what my friend said.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, it's a little different depending on how you want to cook it, but I got
Where you at?
Sure, I've been talking to wants to go to brunch. I don't know if I feel like being bothered today, so uh, yeah, I don't know if I feel like being bothered today. I missed a solo trip today. Um, yeah, yeah, but that's not really a problem. Like, it's just that it's just the sometimes it's the energy, Like I don't know. Like I like going sometimes just like going places by myself, you know. Um, if I go with her, it ends up being some type of argument or yeah, just like talking about this stuff that I don't feel like talking about today. Stuff like that. So sometimes I just want to avoid that altogether by
Yeah.
going solo.
Do you feel like you're no longer enjoying her company?
Yeah, I almost broke it off. What's it? Sunday, Thursday.
Yeah. Did something else happen?
Just too many. First, I guess she seems to think that like I'm just out here just going crazy. Yeah, like I'm out here just running the streets. Just yeah, but she's just insecure. She's just insecure.
That's fine, but also there's nothing wrong with reassurance in someone that you're interested in.
I mean, I've tried.
I've been there. I've been there. You know what I mean? I've been there. But if she doesn't know that was her. And then also like that just goes into more discussion, but I would actually have to have this discussion. Like, why does she feel this way? So why does she feel this way?
Yeah, I think.
I'm asking you. Why she feel this?
Yeah, Kroger. I mean, Kroger. I'm about to stop by Kroger and say, um, Chicago.
Okay.
Yeah, she thinks that I went wild in Chicago, which obviously we both know that didn't happen. Yeah.
But she
Um.
doesn't believe you.
Yeah. Exactly.
Okay.
Um. So yeah, I mean that's really the main thing. Then I went out with, and this was like a couple months ago. I went out with same girl from that trip. Um, we just went out to like Cheesecake Factory, or whatever. But that was like when I first started talking to her. Um, and
And you told her that? You told her you were going out with another girl at Cheesecake Factory?
so I didn't. I actually didn't tell her that.
But she told you.
No. She ended up. I mentioned it. I be having a lot of stuff on my mind. So your boy slipped up and mentioned it. To be honest, it wasn't
What did you
really.
say?
I was like, what did I say? Um,
Oh, remember that time we went to Cheesecake?
not. Nah, it was like, what I say? Oh, I was like, you remember that time I brought you back a piece of cheesecake, and she's like, when did you bring me back a piece of cheesecake? And I told her, and then she was like, you said you went to such and such and such and such that day. I remember. I was like, oh shit.
So yeah, you slipped up.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
but did you bring her the piece of cheesecake?
So I did bring her back a piece of cheesecake, but like basically I had told her around that time, at least from what she told me, I think I remember that I had done something else that day.
Okay.
Yeah, and so I told her I went out with my family that day. And so when I told her about the piece of cheesecake, it was right. Like I also told her that I had went out with Ariel. Like that's when I mentioned it. She's like, "Oh, you didn't. You said you went out with your family that day, but now you know, but you went out. That's when you went out with Ariel, and yada yada yada."
You're admitting it.
Well, no, I didn't admit it. She caught me. She caught me in the lie. Yeah, she caught me in the lie. The lie. Basically, I had told her that I went out to eat with my fam.
Okay.
But you know, when I mentioned the cheesecake and bringing her back the cheesecake, she was like, "Oh, I thought like we were just talking about my friend Ariel, and I said, remember when I brought you back that cheesecake?" And then she's like, "You, yeah." She's like, You said you went with such and such to that place, not with Ariel." So that's what she caught me up in.
It makes it seem like y'all dating.
Yeah. But you know,
Ariel talked ever since Chicago.
You said we talked in Chicago?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
What she said?
She just don't like it.
I
mean, like she don't like that I went on the trip. She don't like that I mean, she basically don't even like that I went on the trip. Like she thinks, like I said, that was.
No, but I'm saying that remember you had things to handle Ariel.
Oh, yeah. After I called her the first time and she mentioned the whole, you know, her granddad being in the hospice, I just haven't called her back. Yeah. I just been, it's just like been something I hadn't been meaning to do, and I just been like putting it off. It's like, I'm doing this, doing that. One of those things that kind of just, yeah, it's one of those things that slipped my mind really. But yeah, I hadn't called her back again to talk to her about it. But yeah, you know, I ain't tripping. I want my
You're not taking money. You're gonna take it.
Oh nah. Oh nah. Look, that was sent before I left Chicago. Yeah, we had to. Yeah, we went and got that stuff before I left Chicago. Cause yeah, I like that. Yeah, I don't play about that. That would have been crazy. And honestly, I mean, that was the biggest thing for me. Like, just give me my money back.
Mm-hmm.
Not the biggest, but that was, like main
Yeah.
priority.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but yeah, I just want the shit I'm doing to work. Like in terms of these campaigns I'm running. Like that's what's important to me. I'm not really
So just
concerned.
don't give up.
Huh? You talking about?
I said don't on your campaigns.
Oh nah, yeah, I can't do that.
Yeah, you just have to keep tweaking it. You know what I mean? Sometimes certain things too that are high ticket are gonna be a little bit more expensive, but
Yeah.
you know, um, having ads. You already created your ads.
Nah, nah, I haven't created any ads yet. We just been running the cold email. So
Okay, okay.
yeah, that's the next step.
Honestly, I would do the ads before I would do the email. I'm not gonna lie to you.
For
That
real?
would have been my approach. Yeah.
Hmm.
I feel like ads make more sense because, like I said, you're gonna get like more warm leads rather than an email list of just doctors and lawyers, and you don't even know. Like, let's say, let's say if you got doctors and lawyers who went to a convention about learning how to make their website better. Oh, that is a hot list. But just a random list of doctors and lawyers is not a hot list because they have not expressed interest in what I need. Granted, everybody needs a website, but they might already have a website guy. So
Yeah.
so now you're essentially like it's still a broad audience.
Yeah, we're throwing. Basically,
It,
it sounds like we're throwing darts.
yeah, you are.
Yeah.
You are. Versus like if you were to do a an ad, like someone has to intentionally click on that ad. That means they're making the decision. So in this, so in your email list, no one has made the decision to join the list because of what you're offering. But on an ad, someone is making the decision to look at your ad, click your ad, and opt in to what you're offering. Now that is a lead.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I would do that.
That. Yeah. Hopefully, we can get that up pretty quickly. Um.
Hmm. Yeah, it's
So
really
we
just
can
about
see.
the what's it called, creating the ads, and even while you create the ads. So tell me a little bit more about your team that you're using.
Yeah. So we got right now. My contractors mostly help me with lead generation.
Mm-hmm.
Um, like when I say lead generation, like they help me with building my like the list of leads I have, and also just kind of like managing the instantly account, like managing the actual email campaign, the replies and stuff like that.
But they know how to do
And
everything else. Like they know how to do the ads. They know how to get graphics because technically these are very cold leads. Usually these are
yeah,
cold leads. I wouldn't even consider them leads.
right, right. They're not converted to leads until like that's what I'm saying. I say lead list, but it's really
Mm-hmm.
it's a list. So like
Mm-hmm.
I've considered them leads if they've requested the site assessment. That's what I
Correct.
was telling you when I said we got one lead. So that's we got one
Correct.
person that requested the site assessment so far.
Correct. Mm-hmm.
So I kind of basically I consider him to be a lead, but yeah, the list is just that. I mean, it's a list. I my
Mm-hmm.
basically my goal was or it still is to convert um a few of the people from the list just to make like have a few conversions from this list.
Mm-hmm.
Um
Okay.
and I was just a little shocked so far that
Mm-hmm.
even with it being a cold list, I thought that you know, we could convert a couple people from the list because it's such a large
Yeah.
list. Does that make sense?
But it just, like I said, it teaches you something. I do feel like if you want to make another email, go ahead and make another email. It doesn't hurt since you already have the list. I will change some things about email. Like I said, I can now go in and change the things if there's any more. Um, but I would put more energy into ads, just because I feel like ads, your investment will just be different. It will just be higher
Bet. All right.
and faster. faster. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, faster. Because
Yeah.
online is so wide, so vast. So you can reach. You should like for 700 people. You should definitely reach. Get more leads. So.
Yeah, because my campaign
But
can't.
that's how you know your conversion rate.
Yeah, I was just saying because like my campaign, I can't reach nearly as many people as Facebook or Google.
Correct. You're limited to 2,400 people.
Yeah.
Limited to 2,400. Whereas Facebook is generated to put you directly in front of people who take actions on your kind of content.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Bet.
So
All right. I'll let you
now,
know.
when you have those ads, tell them that's a priority. Tell them you need it by Tuesday.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean.
Ad creators by Tuesday.
Yeah.
So, do you have a Facebook already set up, or are you trying to do Google?
I have a Facebook set up. It's under a fake account though. Kind of long story. Basically, got kicked off of Facebook a long time ago, some years back, for trying to start an ad account too soon. Like I had just created a Facebook account, and then I tried to create an ad account. Apparently, you can't do that on Facebook, so they gave me the boot. So, so yeah. But my other account, my like fake Facebook account, has been up for a while.
And that's fine. You just need to create. You actually need to create a business page through that Facebook account, and then add your ad account to that business page.
Okay.
So it doesn't even really have to have your face connected to it if that's not what you want, or however you want it branded, whatever your business is called. You probably should try to get your branding all aligned. Similar to me, honestly, because I want to do some freelance work as well, and I need to make sure my online presence is conducive to that.
Gotcha. So yeah, like the branding of the accounts and stuff.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like even like your website, just making sure everything like aligns. So even like let's say organically, if anybody looks you up, it adds more reputation building. So when someone does click on your ad, they see that you're a legitimate business, right? Like you're more likely to do business with a company that just has representation in other places, right? Like the people are doing their research on you. That's how they do it. So you want to make sure that there's something there when they do the research.
Yeah. I got you. Everything else cool though? Yeah. Besides, these, all these niggas just great driving you crazy right now with this dating.
They be trying. I was telling Alex the other day, I felt like a lot of guys have been trying to come out the woodworks or whatever. Like, I told you a little bit. You probably don't remember because we didn't talk about it too long, but my ex is coming back into the picture.
Yeah.
And I will say things are going well with him so far. We're still talking right now.
Okay.
Figuring that out.
Yeah.
But and then other people have been just trying to come in the picture, and it's like, dang, is it that season? Just like, everybody's just, it's crazy.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just glad to hear the ex is coming back in the picture. Maybe he's got his head on straight now. He's maybe he's regrouped, got his mind right. So
we'll see.
She like don't hold your breath. We'll see. Don't get too.
I mean, I would say so far, yes. I'm just saying we'll see. You know what I mean? Because we never know. Like things could be going really well right now, and then in a couple months not go so well. Who knows? But right now things are going really well.
Cool. Is he in Miami too, or?
He's in North Carolina.
Oh, okay. So y'all got the long distance thing going on.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, long distance has always been a little aspect of our relationship, so it doesn't bother us.
Okay.
Whereas, like, the other guy from Atlanta, I just don't think he's cut out for the long distance thing, and probably because honestly, long distance works because for him because he's doing who knows what.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's why I talked to you about the girl. Like she just needs reassurance because I was realizing that like with him, I probably needed more reassurance. I just need you to say things that let me know like, okay, you're trying to make it work with me. Granted, y'all have well before Chicago, I feel like y'all were in a better place. I don't know where you guys are now, but she probably feels you pulling back, and that's why she's insecure. Because in some aspects, you have been pulling back.
Yeah, I think her feelings are valid about that.
So, so is she insecure or is she just feels you pulling back and not talking about it?
I think it's a little bit of both, honestly. She even before I mean keeping in the buck even before Chicago she was like pretty insecure. So so I had already peeped that. And then Chicago is like I guess Chicago came and then that whole thing came and now just I did probably start pulling back a little bit.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think it's a little bit of both.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be alright.
Do you want to see where things could go with her? Like, are you open to like trying to make this work? Do you think it could potentially work?
No. Yeah. So that's why I was saying. So that's why I was saying. Like I'm probably like I was really about to cut off on Thursday. I mean at this point we just hanging on by a thread. Like we just kind of hanging out right now at this point.
Kind of like me and old boy in Atlanta.
Yeah. Yeah. Like next time I talk to you, we probably her and I are probably done. So it is what it is. I'm like I feel like I got and this is I feel like it's just most like I feel like most men. But I feel like there I got options. Like it's not like I'm not really like that pressed about it.
Yeah, but sometimes the thing is none of your options are gonna be perfect and you have to start like narrowing down
old times, what's happening, my man?
Okay, what's the root of the problem so you can get to like do you wanna be married?
That's a good question, Rebecca. I don't know.
Oh yeah, you're right. You did say that to me.
Yeah.
Okay, well, if you don't want to be married, so I guess I can understand that.
Yeah, it's just like I mean, I think I used to want to, but just recently I haven't wanted to anymore. So it's just something that that's just kind of how I feel right now. But it's not even like I don't even just say like I got a lot of options. Like I'm not even just. It's not like oh I got options, so that's why I'm going to cut it off with her. It's just that like you know, just I don't know. Like I don't. I just feel like a text, a text or a call with a couple different people, and then I'm talking to somebody new if I want to. But I didn't even tell you about my stalk. I think I got a stalker.
Right now?
Yeah.
How did you have time to get a stalker?
That's what I'm saying. Look, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, I was like, where the hell she come from? Like, I'm not even, I'm not even on that type of time. I be chilling, working all the time. But yeah, I think I do. So, like, so basically, when I left Dallas, I did not like. There was a couple women I used to talk to in Dallas. One of them, I didn't tell, like she didn't know that I left Dallas or whatever.
Okay.
And I say we used to talk. We had kind of started falling out or whatever, so we weren't really talking. But anyway, I didn't tell her I was leaving Dallas. So then, now like I get to Atlanta, and why is it like every like week I get a fake profile reaching out to me, asking me where I'm living now, and
Mhm.
where do you live now, where what about this, and
Mhm.
all these questions. And it's like, first of all, I can spot fake profiles pretty easily. I used to have
Mhm.
to I used to do that all the time in the app that I
Mhm.
built, so I can tell it's a fake profile. Second,
Mhm.
it's like the questions, like the things that this person is asking me
Mhm.
are. It's obvious that they're just trying to get information out of me,
Mhm.
right? You're not even trying to have a conversation with me. You just like
Mhm.
ask me a bunch of questions off the bat. Um,
Mhm.
so it's just weird. Um,
Mhm.
and so yeah.
Mm. You should tell them Japan or something. Make something up.
Oh, I definitely told this person something that I definitely didn't tell him the truth. So you know, like just and I told I just made something up just so that they will hopefully stop asking me it. I'm talking
Mhm.
about Rebecca. I'm talking about on all types of different profiles. First it was
Mhm.
Instagram, or first it, whatever. It's like literally on every social media
Mhm.
platform at this point, and it's just weird.
Mhm. Mhm. Mm. And you think it's a girl?
Yeah, yeah.
Did like what gives you that inclination? Like you talked to a couple girls. Why that girl?
So I think that like that's a good question. Um, I get that one because I guess probably when I moved out, you can see like when I moved out,
sleep in the first 2 or 3 days. That's the good thing about abs. Like you'll know very fast. And honestly, you would want to see something with even in the first day. But if you don't see anything in 3 days, then you need to change something about your ab creatives.
Gotcha.
So that means that they're not aggressive enough.
Gotcha. All right. I'll let you know. I'll keep you updated.
Okay.
And let me text you the steak. All right.
Okay, cool. I'm looking at stuff right now.
All right.
Okay.
I'll talk to you.
you later.
All right. Yeah, old times. I was, on the phone with my one of my friends. Old times. If you still there, what's going on, man? I'm about to go get something to eat in a second. I need to just jump in and out of the shower real quick. We about to jump in and out of the shower. Let me call my girl real quick and let her know what's going on. I'll be here to pick her up in a little bit. Hold on, quick. Let me sit y'all. Y'all right here. Or actually, I don't know, because then y'all facing the. Why can't I put it in the chat? I'm trying to put this in the chat and it's not going. All right, y'all. Either way, I'll be right back. Yeah, I'll put with y'all right here. No, I'm up here. I'll be here like 2:30. We go to is it my place? Yeah, I would have. But yeah, I think at 2:30 it's supposed to be. Yeah, but that's just supposed to be. Not too many practices. I think so. Yeah. 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 We gonna be right back, y'all. Your boy gotta take a shower. Super, super quick one though. Chad. Chad. Son, younger man. Chad. Hit me back. Chad. Chad. We coming back. Chad. All right, we're switching over to the phone, y'all. I will see y'all on the phone. All right, we back. Hold up, real quick. Bro, where is why are all my shirts dirty? All right. To brunch we go. I don't know what just happened a second ago. Come on, man. So, y'all heard, y'all heard her, y'all heard us talking about kind of what the next steps are. We have to keep just making changes, bro. Testing different stuff. Testing different stuff. We're gonna So we're just gonna keep testing different stuff, bro. We're gonna run some ads. We should have those up in a few days. And the goal is for the ads, or the goal is that hopefully the ads perform better, should perform better than the cold email campaign. It's always something, man. I thought this cold email campaign was gonna do the trick. But because we only need a couple of conversions, ads should help a lot. Ads should help a lot. We'll run these ads, get those up and running in a couple days. At the same time, we'll keep running the cold email campaign and seeing how that goes. Probably do, we'll either do Facebook. If we do Facebook, we're gonna do Google too. If we do Google, it doesn't necessarily mean I'm gonna do Facebook on top of that. See, I might not be able to hear me while I'm driving, but it'll be all right. Actually, hold up. Let me take Bluetooth off. Plug y'all in real quick, man. So we headed to brunch Head out to brunch. I like Cracker Barrel. That's my spot. Usually for breakfast, but I'm on intermittent fasting right now, so that's why I say brunch, because it's it's afternoon now. So usually it's Cracker Barrel. I like like I said, for breakfast, but because I'm on this intermittent fasting thing, can't eat until afternoon. But anyway, like I said before, man, we're gonna try ads. I don't know, man. It just seems like we keep trying this, that, and the other. Rebecca says she thinks if we don't get a lead within the first couple of days, then that's a problem. That's a problem. So when it comes to the ad campaign, we should get the results faster. It's fair. So long story short, let me bring this whole point home. We got a list, right? We have a prospect list of over 12,000 prospects in the list, right? And we ran a cold email campaign. We've been running the cold email campaign for about a week now. Where we're sending out, it's a 5-sequence email campaign. We're sending out 5 emails to each of those 12,000 leads. And we're basically asking them if they want us to complete a website assessment for them. So the website assessment is, where we go in, we review their website, do like a complete analysis of their website, and give them a bunch of things that they can improve. Basically tell them what's working, right, what's going well, what's not going well with their website. So then we send that back to we send that to them after they request it. We send it to them, and then I ask them if they want us to help them build their website, right, work on their website with them. Basically build them a whole new website. So that's what we've been trying to do. I thought that was going to go really, really well. I felt like having 12,000 leads in the list, or 12,000 prospects, I should say, in the list, I felt like that was enough. Apparently it isn't. So once we start running ads, though, basically those lists should be like more, they should be warmer leads, right? Because these people are already showing interest in what we do. So we'll probably use some type of lead magnet, just like we're doing with the site assessment now. We use some type of lead magnet, or we will, we'll use a lead magnet, period, to get them to join some type of email list, or to just go straight to, the site assessment. Which reminds me, I'm gonna call one of my friends today. He should be able to tell me how we can automate this site assessment, because if we the site assessments on basically we need to find a way to do these site assessments quickly. You see what I'm saying? Right now, like the one that I did the other day, it was basically a manual process. It took me like all day. You know what I mean? That's not gonna work if we start running ads. My understanding just from talking to Rebecca is that we start running ads, then all the leads are gonna come in a lot quicker. Like they're gonna be a lot more leads, and they're gonna come in a lot quicker. So I'm not gonna have the time to do these site assessments manually. So we gotta find a way to use AI to do these site assessments really, really fast, but to also make sure that they're complete, because we're gonna be getting a lot more requests for them if we use that as a lead magnet in an ad campaign. So anyway, that's one lead magnet. We need to think of at least one other lead magnet, maybe 2. You know what I mean? I'm thinking a Google search campaign it needs to be something like, I think in the Google search campaign, it needs to be something like, you know, I think the site assessment probably will work for the Google search campaign. We'll think of something for the Facebook campaign too, which basically we need one that's going to add people to an email list, and we also need one that's just going to be a direct, you know, a direct conversion. So like a lead magnet that says, oh, if you're interested in this, you know, provide us your email, and then yada yada yada, right? And then we add them to the email list. But then another lead magnet needs to be, you know, provide your information, and then we'll do, you know, we'll give you a site assessment if you complete this form, and then complete the form, and then within 24 hours or whatever, we send them the site assessment, something like that. You know what I mean? So, that is kind of what we got. But Rebecca seems to think that the ads are going to, like, you know, produce results faster, right? Which that's key. That's what we're trying to do right now. We're trying to, whatever is going to get us to close leads the fastest, that's what we want to do, period. You know what I mean? So I'll do the research like I always do. Figure out kind of, you know, figure out, first of all, a good lead magnet, figure out how we can use AI to produce the site assessments quickly, and, you know, what the campaign overall needs to look like, you know, whether we'll use Meta or Google or both, all that stuff. So we'll do that tomorrow. The contractors I'll hire to do it, we'll make sure we use, you know, we work with the right contractors, and they can get all this stuff done pretty quickly, right? The more contractors I have doing different tasks, the quicker we can get the entire campaign up and running. So that's what the, you know, what the plan is. When I looked at this, when I did some research before, it was saying basically the takeaway was I should be able to run a campaign for like and actually get like good results for like $1,000 a month. I'll ask Rebecca what she thinks my budget should be, and for the you know, ad campaign. I don't know if $1,000 a month is too low or too high. I'll let her know that I'm only trying to get a few conversions, right? Like I only need, like, it'd be really good if we could get like 4 to 8 conversions. Four to 8 conversions and we'll be straight. I'm trying to decide if I'm gonna stream this brunch with her, because I don't know. I don't know if I need to stream it, because, you know, I'm probably gonna cut it off. Probably gonna, you know, go ahead and end it soon for a lot of reasons. I really don't have time. I really don't. I don't have time. I feel like at this point she damn near a dependent. she's damn near a dependent at this point. I need to put her on my 2025 taxes. If I date her for any longer, she's gonna end up going on my 2025 tax report. Like, no bullshit. So, like, that's kind of, I just feel like at this point she kind of more of a liability than an asset. So I think it's time to drop her the fuck off. Just very needy, bro. Needy. Like, she doesn't act like it, but it's almost like, see, this type of girl is like it's like my worst nightmare. You know what I mean? Like, seriously. I need a girl who can be, like I said, an asset. She can be an asset. She can be, she adds value to my life, right? Not one that I feel like I gotta, like, do everything for. Like, shorty don't got a car. She don't got a car. She don't have she just got a job, but she ain't really started making money yet. Like, no place to stay, or she got a place, but she's sleeping on her sister's couch. Like, I mean, I don't know, bro. Like, it's just too much. Every time I see her, I gotta come pick her up. So, I'm gonna take her, like I said, I'm gonna take her out to brunch this time. But the way I see it is basically, it's damn near like the Last Supper. It's probably my last time taking her out, taking her anywhere. Or, going out and get her anything to eat or whatever, that type of stuff. I say getting her something to eat. I'm gonna eat too, obviously, so it's not like I'm just like, just getting her something and that's it. It's not that. It's just, but like I said, this is basically, we're gonna call this the Last Supper, as far as I'm concerned. This is it. Last time spending $1 on her. And that's the thing, like, most women I've dealt with, bro, like, they're not this, right? I don't know why I keep having to deal with this type of shit, bro. It just seems like niggas just can't win right now. Like, why do I have to meet a girl who don't have nothing? Like, she don't have nothing to offer, nothing, like, nothing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just nothing, like. But women I've dated in the past, most of the time, they've always been independent. I don't know what happened this time, but this time around, I attracted somebody who's the exact opposite. You know what I mean? It was very dependent, very needy. So I don't know what happened this time, what happened with your boy's energy. But somehow your boy has attracted somebody who is needy, like I said. So my mistake. How that happened, I don't know. But that's what happened. But not for much longer. Like I said, we'll drop her the fuck off. And then, we'll be on our way. But like I said, any girl I've talked to in the past several years, bro, like, they've all been like, they all clear. They clear this dependent nature that this girl has, bro. Like, I don't have the time, patience, nor the money to be taking care of nobody in any capacity. But I want to stay on stream with y'all. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it or not, because, yeah. But I promise you, this ain't going to take too long. I'll probably just keep y'all on stream. Let y'all hear the combo. She lived down, I'm like, Cracker Barrel is gonna be up here on the right. She lives down the street, literally down the street from Cracker Barrel. And I was about to come up here by myself instead of picking her up. I was gonna be next door to her in Cracker Barrel instead of picking her up. That's how much I don't really, just, you know, it's run its course. But she asked me last night and I said I would do it, so that's why I'm doing it. I need to find somewhere to throw all this shit away. I got a lot of shit in my passenger seat. We can probably stop at the gas. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll stop at the gas station and throw this shit away. Take it from here. Put this lotion on first. Oh, that's the shea butter. But yeah, bro, it's crazy. I don't know how I attracted this type this time. Any woman I've ever dated, bro, they've always been very independent. But this time, the boy came up short. I'm straight, bro. Let me see what he said.
I'm out here washing windows, the tires, and pumping gas. Out here trying to just make some money. Really trying to get something to eat real quick. I can see if I can wash your windows or something. Do you got anything to support, like $1 or something?
I'll get you something to eat from the gas station.
Nah, I'm good. You good.
All right. Little bro wanted. I thought he said he wants something to eat. I was gonna get him something from the gas station. And he said, "Nah, I'm good." All right. It is what it is. Hey, I got. Okay, let me get this shit out. Man, I got a lot of shit in here. If I was him, I would have taken that in a heartbeat. Somebody offered to give me something to eat from the gas station, I would have taken that in a heartbeat if I was really hungry. I don't know why but that's it, you know, that's what he decided to do. Yeah. I ain't trying to hear her mouth. I just so happened to spill some stuff in my car. And I was about to go to the car wash folks real quick. And they were going to go ahead and get me right. But, you know, time be tight. That boy time be tight. Still probably go to the car wash, though. Can't be going around with a dirty car, or at least dirty for my standards. Most people's standards are probably kind of clean. What else in here? We just took a shower, but I didn't put on the deodorant yet. Let me put on this deodorant real quick like. I got a million stuff to throw away. think about it too. If I didn't have to take her out right now, what I'd be doing? I'd probably be getting a massage right now. I know I don't have to, right? I know I don't have to take her nowhere. I'm just saying, if I went ahead and dropped her the fuck off, what would I be doing right now? I would be at the masseuse getting a much needed massage. Alright, y'all, this is where I'm gonna scoop her ass up and I will be back. Got my word, I'll be back in an hour and a half, 2 hours max. But basically, however long it takes for me to eat at Cracker Barrel. Alright? I will catch up with y'all a little bit later. No, actually, you know what? Fuck that. No, we're gonna stay on with y'all. We'll stay on. We'll stay on. Let me let her know I'm here, though. Oh. Yes. I'm gonna stay on with y'all, man. Y'all take priority. I don't like Alcantara seats because they show everything. Oh, look at you. What's up?
How are you? What's this on the seat? Who's out here? You gonna like you?
Yeah. Yeah. What? Oh no, you good.
Okay.
You good?
Mm-hmm.
You look nice.
Thank you. What's up with you in this thing? You be recording yourself working out and stuff?
Not working out. I just be recording myself.
Doing stuff?
Yeah,
Walking?
just doing stuff in general. Walking, talking, working, all types of stuff.
Vlogging.
Yeah. You ready to go get this food, this brunch?
I am.
What do you get from Cracker Barrel?
Pancakes.
Really? Great minds think alike. That's what you're supposed to get from Cracker Barrel. That's really, I had to ask you that because that's really the only acceptable answer.
Seriously.
I mean, anybody, if you don't get pancakes from Cracker Barrel,
Are you really going to Cracker Barrel?
yeah, what are you doing with your life? You know what I mean? That's like the only item on the menu for real.
It's pancakes.
Yeah. Like every time I look at the menu, like that's all I see is pancakes. I don't really see nothing else.
You should come to the pool one time.
I didn't even know y'all had a pool.
I didn't know either until I walked Saks yesterday.
I heard. You said you didn't know either?
Yeah, until I
Yeah, that's
walked-
not good.
I don't live here.
Marie, can you stop? Can you stop?
I don't.
Like, stop.
I don't live here. I just reside until I figure my life out.
Marie, stop.
You want me to get comfortable? I think that's my sister right there, actually. Like you? What are we
Marie.
doing? Wait. I have a key. I don't know if they came. She can't get in the house because nobody else.
You need to go give it to her?
I don't know if that's her. You can turn wherever you need to go.
Once I make this turn, it's over with.
I saw her was leaving at 2:30 anyways.
Oh,
That's it. She just can't come. I'm not turning back around. She didn't tell me she was coming on my way. I told her leaving at 2:30. She can tell me to get up from Cracker Barrel, but that's up to her. This AC feels so good. First time. Why are you staring at me like that? Did you just pull into the apartment complex? You said no? Okay, I thought it was you. Because I was like, I hope you don't need the key. And we just turned. So, okay, no worries. Yep. Because nobody was in the house. No. Yeah. Well, I already left. Are you trying to come back? Are you coming back anytime soon? I don't know. But Corey, if anything, I don't think Corey's staying out, right? I'm literally
Why
about
is
to
this
turn
light so
left
damn long?
on that light. Let me talk to Miles first. Alright. Show me to unlock the door. I know, I'm I mean, you think I have ADHD? She just does stuff and she doesn't like communicate. And she said she wasn't coming back. And now she's saying to unlock the door. But nobody was in the house, so there's no point in me leaving the door unlocked if nobody's in the house, right? Okay.
It's not that big of a deal. We didn't get that far.
Yeah. I just know how you are, so I don't want you to be upset with me.
I'm not upset.
My thing is though, she could literally, her friend leaves, so she might come back. So she could have literally waited for her. So I don't know.
Talking about I don't know her name. What's her name? You talking about Shorty that I saw the other night?
Stop calling her shorty.
What you mean?
I told you that. I don't like that word for you associating that with a female.
What's wrong with me calling her Shorty?
Stop, Miles. Please don't. Please.
I don't
We had this whole
understand.
conversation on the phone. I said I don't like when you, because from Chicago, shorty means like you find her attractive in some form of fashion. I don't like that.
I haven't seen her.
I understand that, but calling her shorty is like.
I haven't even seen her in like. Why would I?
Are you lit, Miles? I'm literally telling you how I feel. Are you like trying to make excuses for me? That's it. I don't like to use that word. It's like I don't like to use the N word toward me.
When I use the N word toward.
I say you, but I know somebody who says the N word, calls me the N word. I don't like it. But he says he's comfortable with me. That's what he said. But I don't care. Do you understand?
You use the N word all the time, and so do I. Mean, I don't use it that much.
Yes.
I think it's a little. I do.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. I think it's a little. I mean, it's subjective, right? You think I use it a lot. I don't really feel like I use it that
you
much.
don't use. I mean, that's true. But
Like I know
shorty
people that really like
use it.
abuse it. You know what I mean?
In Chicago,
I don't feel like I abuse
you
it
really
like
could have
that.
just stopped right there. But in Chicago, like the N word is just like candy. Everybody says the N word. My parents says the N word. They say Negro. They don't really say the N word. Like not GGA, but
It's the same shit.
is it though? Negro is like spiritual. Negro is like slavery. Like black and whites can't sit next to each other. Unlock the door. Why would you leave without a key? Dumb. Dumb. You don't leave without a key. Like, what if I wasn't coming back and I was going on a trip? Dumb. Got me thinking. But, she got a lot on her mind, though. I always call her Dum. She'd be okay. We call each other Dum-Dums. What?
Have y'all ever gotten into like a fight?
Physical?
Yeah.
Physical?
Yeah, it's taking you a little while
When
to
I was...
think of it. So
I'm gonna
yeah,
explain
the
something.
answer is yes.
When I was like a senior and she was might be like a sophomore, and we were going to the same high school, we were fighting over a pair of jeans, and she punched me in my face.
Really?
Yeah, but like our entire life,
She knocked you out?
we used. Okay, so long story short,
Damn, she
no,
knocked
she
your
didn't
ass
knock, she didn't
out?
knock me. When I was younger, me and my 4 siblings and I, like me, my little sister, my brother, my other brother, we used to fight all the time. I beat my older little brother up, and to this day, he will tell you like he has a lot of respect. For me.
Seatbelt.
He has a lot of respect for me because I fought him and won. But I was
You
also
fought who?
my older little brother.
What?
But he was
Your older little brother. That don't
yeah,
make no sense.
he was little. So he's the youngest brother. So I fought him, but me and my little sister she only punched me in my face because we wanted this pair of jeans. And I don't even know what we were. I mean, she apologized for it, but she definitely punched me. And ever since then, I looked at her differently.
You didn't hit her back?
No, I didn't have it in me. I love her. I loved her at that moment in time. Like it was like we were best friends.
So you just got socked in the face and you didn't do nothing?
No. Not with my little sister. It's like I didn't have it in me to punch her back. Like my older sister would tell me I should have. Like my family would have said you should have fought her, but I don't want to raise my children that way. So when she punched me, I was just like, that's where I draw the line. Like it's not that serious. You can have her. Like that's when we were in high school, and I was just like over a period.
That was the only time?
Yeah, physically, yeah.
When
My older sister tried to fight me.
When was the last time y'all got into a verbal altercation?
2023.
It's been 2 years since y'all been in a verbal altercation?
It's weird though.
Cap.
No, cap. Big cap. Just recently, actually, because I was telling her ex-girlfriend was crying in the house, and I was like, I just feel so bad for her because you really are putting her in a situation, and she's seeing this, but I'm like, really, it's her choice though. That she was upset because I was taking, like I was taking her side, I guess, or like feeling bad for her and I shouldn't have been. But that's just me. I feeling bad. I want a Jeep because you got a Jeep. I ever tell you that? I always see Jeeps and I'm like, I want mom to get upset for that.
My niece always sees Jeeps and she's like, "Oh, that's Uptee's car."
Why should I call you Uptee? I think you told me.
That's the nickname I gave her.
Her?
That's the nickname I gave her for me. Uptee.
Why?
Because I don't like her calling me Uncle Miles. It's too
grown.
Yeah, it's too grown. Even though I'm grown, but it's too lame. Like it's too boring. Yeah, I wanted something more original.
Interesting.
I was like, I think Uptee will fit. I think Uptee. I need some water. I think I'm dehydrated. I think I need coffee and water. The girl at Starbucks, they had a little attitude.
The barista?
Huh? Yeah, or whoever takes the order, yeah. I was like, and then gave me the wrong, had messed up my drink. So then I told her, I was like, okay, it's messed up. And then, she took it back and, corrected it, and she's like, and gave it back to me. And before I drove off, I tasted to make sure it was good. Because I was like, if she messed up again, I'll just keep her having to make it over. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, you can make it over 5 times for all I care. Don't matter. And then sometimes, like, when they've messed up before, like in the past, like, they'll be like, "Oh, could you drive up for me? Like, drive up and park over here." Like, I was gonna be like, "Nah, I'm just gonna sit here until you make it over." But I was only doing that because she had an attitude. She called attitude with me first. So now, if you want to take it there, now I gotta do this. Yeah. But when she handed it back to me the second time, it tasted fine. So I was like, all right. I might go get a massage today. I got a massage a couple weeks ago. The last time I went to that place, they got a little handsy. I don't know what she was doing. But this last time, it was,
What do you mean she got a little handsy?
like.
I'm not. What's funny?
What do you mean?
What's funny?
No, I'm saying, like.
No, I'm saying, what's funny?
You acting like she's the masseuse. What are you talking about?
Okay, so how did she get handsy?
So when I got there, I told her I wanted, medium pressure massage. But I also told her, like, just from the waist up. I told her from the waist up. Like, I'm good. I don't need any massage on my legs.
Oh. So
Nah.
what massage place are you going to?
Nah, it wasn't happy. And it was a regular massage place.
Okay, so how'd she...
And then she's like, okay, she understood Asian lady. And next thing I know, she started giving me a massage. She giving me like a massage on my upper body. And then all of a sudden, she started working her hands down, and now she's massaging my butt. And she just like, I'm like, I said only upper body, but I just let her just, whatever. But yeah, she's like massaging my butt and like all my legs, and, just like really getting into it. And I'm just like, she said she understood that I only wanted upper body. Why is she doing all this with my butt and legs? I thought it was kind of funny, so I just let her, whatever. But yeah. Yeah, she got her money's worth that day.
Interesting.
That's your favorite little expression. Interesting.
Cause what's wrong with you say? Hell, she would massage your ass for.
Oh.
What the heck? Like, what the heck? You don't have to massage somebody's ass to do a massage. He said up, waist up. You should call me in there. So I'd be like, excuse me. He said waist up. Waist is right here. His ass, you really don't.
That actually wasn't
But you don't have a butt too, so she probably know what to look at.
I do have a butt.
You don't. You don't.
I mean, I don't have a butt like. Oh, I gotta get my wallet. I don't have a butt like you, but I got a butt.
Like mine?
I mean, I'm a man, Marie. I'm not supposed to have a butt.
But girls like when men have butts too. Like,
No, y'all don't.
not like ass, but like a little cup.
Do y'all really?
Yeah. You ever see 90s
Or are you
movies?
just saying that?
No, I'm serious. When they talk about looking to sweat off a man's ass, or like, I just want to bounce the core in his ass, like, that's how you like it.
Oh
You
yeah.
wouldn't- I mean, you don't see women grabbing the man's butt. I pack yours sometimes.
You do.
Yeah. It's there. It's just not like,
But I'm like I'm okay with it.
would not have one.
Yeah. That's the difference.
That makes sense.
Like if I had a choice, like
You'd rather not have one.
yeah.
I got you. Some dudes kind of weird me out. Some of them like, that's what some girls eat. And sex. They ass. They like that.
Oh, for real?
Hey.
Thank you. No problem. I put y'all on mute because the music in here.
that's okay. You can bring that. But you can do a scramble with cheese. Okay. Oh, no, it's just scramble.
And then we do
Bacon.
Did you want me to bring some bacon?
Yes. And then, oh, sorry. Can I have a mimosa? Can I have a strawberry mimosa? No, a peach mimosa. That's all. Oh, sorry. One more time? Okay. Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna get the mama's pancake breakfast. And then the bacon just like extra crispy. And just the eggs just scrambled. And then I'll get a side of the hash brown casserole. That's it. And then with the pancakes, just like a little extra butter and extra syrup. That's all. Make sure your ID.
Did you guys want to do some bread? Some biscuits? Biscuits?
I'm not biscuit. I'm okay.
It's fine. I'm going to get your greens and get you guys started, okay?
Thank you. I'm not really a biscuit guy. I know that's like a southern thing though, right? Like the biscuits and all that. Yeah. The biscuits are. I just had in the closest seat.
The last time you told me to sit next to me. This looks like we're like. It's crazy.
I feel like you're reading too much into it. What else have you had from here on the menu? What else have you had on here from the menu? Like, what else have you had on the menu?
Are you listening?
What are you talking about?
You just every time I tell you something about it, or like you're like, okay. But it's not like chicken.
I can't hear you. Huh? No, why are you talking soft? I can't hear you.
I talk like this all the time.
Okay, what'd you say? Okay, what'd you say though?
That when I tell you something about it, she say, I mean, she been out there beat. It is what it is.
Okay. Just the pancakes? They always have a bunch of interesting pictures in here. Like whatever these pictures are. It's like a lot of old school stuff that they got going on. But huh? Why? Huh? Oh, you think they might be like slave masters or something? They might be. Like this guy right here, he definitely looks like he's slave master. Like he for sure looks like slave master. This guy right here. He definitely owned some slaves back in the day. I talked to Rebecca earlier. She was telling me about like some of the updates. Is that oh, that's water. Oh, you got water and mimosa, right? Oh, their water tastes fine to me, but to each his own. Huh?
Did you want premium?
Yes, please.
Let me bring you some up.
And since she decided to be a little bougie with the bottle wire, can I get one too, please? All right. No, I mean we might as well just do the same. I'm not. You're gonna drink the whole thing, right? Huh?
I don't like to drink it. I put. Yeah, I drink it.
What are you about to say?
I usually have to like use the bathroom right away.
Oh. You said Stanley wants to meet today. That's why you all dressed up.
This is because you're kind of blind. I honestly thought you would dress up too. I'm not thinking about that, man.
I thought about it,
Yeah, I knew you did. I thought that you would.
but I don't really consider this to be like this isn't really like a dine in. Like Cracker Barrel to me is like a step up from Waffle House. Like I don't consider this to be like a dine or a place where I need to dress
It
up.
wasn't even like because you were blind.
We at Cracker Barrel. Nobody gonna do shit. Talking about can I watch her bag? I need a straw though. Do you have any cream? she's dizzy. The schedule is busy. My head in a hoodie. Oh yeah, probably after this, go get the car washed. Might go get a massage, something like that. Get molested at the massage place. So you got all your affairs in order? You what? What do you mean? I record everything, but you know, she's just stressed out. You can say she's stressed out. I get it. You have to go into all the details about what she.
Be very detailed.
Huh?
Yes, you know it's not. Be very detailed.
Yeah. Huh?
But no, that's not what I got.
I said it's already been busy. It's not busy now. It was busy earlier.
How you know?
That's how Cracker Barrel is.
You go here often.
Not as often as I used to. Well, I actually do come here pretty often, actually, but not like a couple times a month or something, maybe. But it's always busy, just like any breakfast spot. It's busy in the mornings and in the early afternoon.
It hasn't really eat out like that.
Huh?
I don't eat out like that. I used to, oh my god, it was so bad because I didn't cook. So I was always like one job after another job. Like I never had time. And I was getting smaller. I wasn't gaining any weight, but I just never like. I felt like I lost more weight when I was eating poorly than I did when I was eating better. So I don't know.
Yeah.
But I only eat out when I'm going out.
Oh, you better than me. Well, I cook more now, but
When I first met you, I'm like, I'm exhausted. I'm like, I'm like Captain D's. I'm like, when you just, I mean, you have to get me something real quick.
well, I don't eat out. I don't eat out as much because I gotta watch what I eat now. We gotta make sure
Like that, you just really like that.
because we watching what we eat. We watch what we eat now. We gotta make sure we watch the calories and the fat intake and protein intake and all that good stuff. You know what I mean? So it's like now, obviously being high protein, low fat. So I ate my cod yesterday, Atlantic cod.
You can also, like, chicken sandwich.
The only thing that's extremely low in fat, I try to eat the stuff that's like
Chicken is not extremely
borderline no fat in it.
and chicken doesn't,
Chicken has like, I think per pound, maybe like 10 grams of fat, almost 100 grams of protein. So it's like a 10-to-1 ratio for chicken in terms of protein to fat. But for cod, it's like 30-to-1 ratio. She's busy. According to you, she's busy. What are you looking for? What do you mean, where's our waitress at? She ain't got... I'm not worried about it. She'll come when she comes.
Guys, have a blessed evening here. Y'all be safe.
Huh? They got a job to do.
And my sister always said that. She was like, so like when you're cooking up the food, and you're sweeping it, oh, it's a wrap. Thank you. Welcome.
And then can I just have the cream for the coffee?
Oh, I'm gonna bring you a fresh coffee too, because I probably didn't have any package.
Okay, thank you.
You got your strawberry.
I'll ask her when she comes back. But yeah, just cream and a straw. And then just a straw too, please. She might not have one. I think she was looking for it. Cracker Barrel.
Just come walk by. You go and look at
I'm sitting down.
it. Can you see it though?
Do you want it to be like that or no?
Honestly, my back area is getting smaller, so it's thinning out. It looks bigger. You get me? So like all that just kind of dropped to my whatever back that I had dropped to my head.
Oh.
And then my
too used to Starbucks. That ain't hitting right. Huh? Yeah. This Cracker Barrel coffee ain't hitting right. Boy's too used to Starbucks. Oh, she did give me my extra butter though. Whenever I look at the Cracker Barrel menu, this is the only thing on the menu is the pancakes. Nothing else matters. Then we got slight pancakes, IHOP or Cracker Barrel pancakes? Failed answer. Cracker Barrel over IHOP. We were just talking about this. You said you like Cracker Barrel. You were talking about how much you like Cracker Barrel's pancakes.
No, I said I like IHOP because they have a crispy edges.
Huh?
I said I like IHOP because they have crispy edges.
Oh.
You need to make it out.
Yeah. You see, your boy just drove right past IHOP, so.
Honestly,
Because y'all got IHOP down the street. Like, IHOP is literally down the street.
honestly, the funny thing is, I thought you were going. And you said earlier we were going, like we were going to lunch. Like, oh, maybe we'll Cracker Barrel. I swear I thought you were going to say IHOP. Now I'm a bit upset. Because like, it's all like IHOP. It's not really a place you want to sit down to grab it to go.
IHOP? IHOP is, I want some pancakes. Everything else y'all have is trash. So I'm picking up IHOP and I'm out. I'm just leaving. So yeah, like you said, it's to go. Like, you know their eggs aren't even real eggs.
You can ask for real eggs.
Exactly. Look at you. You know some. You know about. You know.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know you knew that. Yeah, they do. They serve egg supplement.
But I usually get like the steak tips from them.
Steak tips.
Yeah.
Just steak tips?
No, like, of course, like pancakes. Or no, I usually get like toast steak tips. And like a scrambled, like, I like vegetables in my eggs, like mushrooms, bell peppers, all that.
Oh yeah.
I love vegetables in my eggs. That's what I get.